We hope everyone had a holiday season filled with rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. As we approach 2021, we have to ask ourselves as a community how we can refocus our efforts to deal with the pandemic. As a school system, we are aware that life must go on. We know that come Monday, individuals have to go to work and the expectation is that the schools be available. There are decisions that have to be made. Over the next few weeks, our Board of Trustees will consider whether to apply for a waiver to the state to suspend face-to-face instruction, to extend our calendar, or perhaps even to close any school that doesn't have enough personnel to meet the needs of the community. But in the meantime, as we determine the best course of action for our district, we are asking for the community that is able to cooperate with us to do so by keeping their students at home. If you are coming to class for a face-to-face model, we're ready to serve you. However, we do ask that you strongly consider keeping your children at home for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, so that we, as a team of 8, the Board of Trustees and Superintendent, can make the best decision possible as how we move forward to serve the community. Again, we understand that life has to go on, but how do we balance that with keeping a safe community? Well, we're going to do it by soliciting your cooperation. If you are able to keep your child at home, we strongly urge you to do so. Give us these 2 weeks to make the best decision possible. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here at San Felipe Del Rio CISD, we are passionate about our students and our families and our community. And it's really important for us to make sure that our schools are safe and secure for our students when they return to school on Monday, January the 4th. And so we are asking that you are cautious and conscientious about your families and returning your students to school. At this time, we have a surge of COVID cases in our community. And so with that, we are asking that you consider strongly that you stay at home during this time for online instruction. Our district is well prepared to provide you with quality instruction for online. Our teachers have been trained very well in Canvas for secondary campuses and for Google Classroom in elementary. Our teachers have been providing instruction online this entire time since school first began, and we've been providing quality instruction, which is really important to our district because our students are our #1 priority. So again, we do want you to know that we are providing, our devices have already been distributed. We do have additional devices if they are needed. We also have hotspots. If you no longer have Wi-Fi or if there's been some kind of difficulty, you can contact our campuses. All of the campuses are now sending out those notices out to you so that you will have that contact directly and let them know if you need a device or if you need a hotspot so that we can prepare to provide you with quality instruction beginning on Monday. For those of you that are still needing face-to-face instruction, we are here to support you. Our schools are ready to open their doors for you. Should you need to go ahead and send your students to school, they will return to their original homeroom classroom that they were in right before break. And we will be continuing the same process as we did before. When you get out of your vehicles or you walk up, we will continue the same process. We hope that you consider staying online during this time, but if not, we will be ready for you, and we are looking forward to seeing all of you, whether it is on the screen or in person.
As you've heard already from our superintendent, Dr. Rios, and Buena Vista Elementary Principal, Ms. Jennifer Sutton, there are many things that we would like you to consider. One of the last things that I ask the parents and students of our school district is the following. If you live in a household where someone has been tested for COVID and has not received the results yet, please do not send your child to school. If you live in a household where someone is COVID positive, please do not send your child to school until everyone has been cleared by the health authority to return to their jobs and return back to school. If your child has any kind of mild symptoms, small fever, anything that falls within the COVID area of symptoms, please keep your children at home until they feel better before sending them back to school. And just a reminder, when we talk about the incubation period for COVID-19, it has up to a 14-day incubation period, meaning that you could be exposed and for several days, up to 5 days, not show any symptoms. You could actually test negative, but then by around day 8, you go in and the virus has been replicating and you're beginning to shed the virus. You're around people. And it's not until day 10 or so that you finally have symptoms. And you go test and you come back positive. And at that point, you've been around a lot of other people. And because of that, this is one of the ways that it spreads so very fast and why we're having the high numbers. So do please keep that in mind. Try and stay home, wear a mask, stay safe. As our superintendent, Dr. Rios, mentioned earlier, if you're able to, please keep your children home for online learning for the next 2 weeks until January 15th. This will help mitigate any chance of spikes within our school, and it also allows us as the Board of Trustees and the superintendent, our team of 8, to go in and evaluate where we are as a community, where we are as a school district, and allow us to make the best decision for the health and safety of our students, our staff, and our teachers. As he mentioned earlier, whether it be going completely online, possibly having to close a campus or two because of lack of staffing, these different areas are what we will be looking at over the next couple of days and weeks as we start back. Again, we ask this to keep our staff, our students, our teachers, and our community safe. Thank you, and here's to a happy 2021.
Together, we are better.
Together, we are better.
Together, we are better.